What's up, chat? What's up? I think we are live. Yeah, we are live. Nice. Let's go. Welcome everyone to another weekend dev stream. In today's dev stream, wait, let me start the chat. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Chat window is doing weird things. Okay. Okay. Fine. I think we're good. I think let me check the stream status on my phone. Are we live? Are we not live? Okay, I can't see it right out of the box. Let's check. Okay, yeah, we are live. Nice. Let's go. Cool. Okay. So last time, uh, let's switch to our monitor. Yeah. So last time we were making a video encoder. So let's go to week 2 video codec. Yes. Okay. So nothing is updated here, but moving on to this page, we have basically created everything that is required. So we had our fourth video, we had the other video that was there, right? Everything is basically done. This is going to be like a pretty short episode where I'll just clean stuff up and sort of make it presentable. Again, I don't want to do anything off camera because then that's like, oh, did he use AI? Did he do something that is a little cheatsy? I don't know. So that's the primary reason why I just refuse to do anything off stream. But I think we can refactor stuff now. So we have all of our constants. So we can, move this into another file. Let's go. So people know that, oops. Yeah. So people basically know that these constants are, like basically there. And then we can do the default height and width as well. So I think what we can do is we can have like an enum or maybe a constant self. Does Go have enums? In Golang, I don't think Go has enums. We can, oh, we do have. Okay. Oh, you implemented using IOTA. It's like a little different. Uh, okay. Yeah, it's basically like a map, which is fine. We don't really care that much about it, but okay. Con state idle server state iota. Hmm. Okay, never mind. I think instead of doing all that, we can just have it as constants. This is not really serving a purpose. My main purpose is to have two different dimensions, basically a height and a width. So we can just have a struct. Um, dimensions. Man, I forgot syntax. Uh, sure. Oh, it's plural. Okay, pretty close. Anyways. So it's type name and then struct. So we'll say um, dimensions, then struct um, dim. Okay, dim dot. We can have float and stock. Actually, you know what? We should probably just have our own video instead of whoever. I mean, okay, both videos that we do have for the toy encoding are copyright free and all of the good stuff, but why should we even take that chance? So I'll just meme string uh, int. Never mind. Let's just have it as default height and default width. Yeah, let's go to constants. Over here, I'll just find it as default height. So this is going to be the height and width of the video that we are using, which is 624 by 834. So let me, yeah, this is the width. 624 is the width and this is the height. Okay, why? Nice. Okay, so we have the height and width set up. Now let's go and first of all, I'm going to delete this encode itself. This is not even really required. Port video, MP4 and RGB is required. Original video, let's delete that. Original RGB also, let's delete it. Here, just add default. Oh no, we have width, right? Width is a constant and height. Um, there we go. Okay, and then we are parsing the flags. Great. Now what I want is to have one separate file for utils. Utils go still going to be in the main package. It's just that it makes the code easier to use, so easier to read. We'll go to utils, we'll paste this out. Okay. Actually should use the function switching because all of these functions are actually yeah, okay. Okay. Hmm. Nice. Convert RGB to YUV. So now what we want is to separate out all the encoding steps with the decoding steps. Um, okay, inflate from key from data. This is in decoding. So let's say go. No, yeah. Okay, and this is the decoding part. Right, so we can decode go. The only downside is going to be that while compiling, we will need like a script or something to basically compile all of these files. Again, that's also fine, like it's not like a huge deal. Uh, let's see, assets directory, and then we can move these two in assets. Okay, great. So we'll also have to update all the paths. I think the paths are also here. Yeah. So yeah, the paths thing is the normal. So what we can have is we can have a root const root. Again, this will go into the constants, but just for now. And then we can have the names. Mm, a, like subsampling to subsampling step. So okay, let's rephrase this a bit because I just dove in straight into writing the code, not explaining anything. The main purpose behind this, right, is just following this entire sort of diagram. When someone reads this, we want them to immediately understand that, oh, this variable name correlates to this step, so on and so forth for each of the this thing. Okay. Now, definitely, it's not that granular in terms of um, your steps and functions. A lot of the functions have been actually merged into a lot of steps have been merged into a singular function. So it's like kind of here and there, but I think this will be much better than whatever we have currently. Yeah. SS um, sampled dot v. Then we have encoded encoded dot v. Okay. So, I mean, this sort of gives the user a bit of free room as well to, play around, decide the output file path or whatever. We could also put this as a flag, but I feel like this either should be in a constants file or it should be in a config file. It's not ideal to put it as a flag every time. We can ask the user to populate, the this file, config file every now and then, which is totally fine because the user can easily do that. Again, the whole thing is sort of up for debate. Even I am not like 100% sure on which is the best, but hey, who cares that much in detail? I mean, I don't even know what's supposed to be the right answer here. I think this is the best one for me, and that's good enough. Uh, we have the encoded video, then we want the okay, wait, what, how, I think, yeah, YUV space, we can just say RGB to YUV converted, and then we can say encoded here, right? And then here we can just say YUV to RGB sampled. This should be GB to YUV to RGB. There we go. And then we have the decoded, which we are saying original.rgb, which I think is fine. RGB. Okay. So this will go in constants, and we can go back to main. Then we can replace all of these this thing. Write file to disk. So we want root plus maybe converter. Okay, then we have uh, root. Okay, what is that? Root plus encoded. Then we have root plus encoded. Decoded frames is fine. In decoded, we have to say root plus YUV RGB converted, and then we can just go root plus decoded. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Yo, Anurag has joined the stream. Welcome, Anurag. How's it going? Bro is wearing my drip. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is Anurag's creation, by the way. Anurag actually was a part-time fashion designer before he said, "Nah, fashion is for noobs, and I should start making advanced weaponry." Yeah, imagine just spreading false propaganda, pushing false propaganda about my friends to get him laid. Yeah, my coding is good, man. We made a video encoder. Let's see, actually, me पण आता hey yo, git push force master. Anurag is a big force guy, it looks like. Hold on. Let me demo this shit, bro. Hold on. Okay. So, okay, how this thing works, right? So it will read your video from standard output. I have this fort video that I shot a while ago, and I give it the height and the width for bounding boxes because this is literally like uh, RGB values in arrays packed together. It's basically like a NumPy array, the video file, and then it will. Oh, it is supposed to do it, but too many errors. Oh no, what happened? Womp womp. Yeah, happens to the best of us. True. Not sure why. So, okay. I this was working in the previous stream. What I simply did was create like split it up into files. The package is the same. I think so. Yeah, package is same everywhere. Could be. Acha, हाँ. Array, my bad. Uh, I am stupid. You have to write each and every file. Now, constants.go, decoder.go, encoder.go, utils.go. Wait, let me make a make file for this, bro. Make file. What is make file syntax? Make file syntax. Okay. Make file contains rules how to build targets and dependencies. Yeah, happens to the worst of us too. That is also true. Okay, let's see. Uh, Make run, and then here we can add uh, this whole thing. Okay. Go run constants.go, this. Okay. Let's see if this works. I think it should work. Oh yeah, it's converting. Okay, wait. So what do you know about video encoding, by the way? Like it's so in one line, video encoding is basically like compression in zip files, but for videos. So the thing is, if I were to zip a video, it would not be compressed quite well. So, okay, so this thing is done, like the encoding is done. I'll just show you how the encoded video looks like. Also, this is the most high quality this thing encoding you will ever see because it's because of the subsampling ratio, chroma sampling ratio. But let me show you the final product. Let's see. RGB to YUV is the one, or actually I could probably show you the encoded one too. Oh yeah, the encoded one you'll probably not be able to see because it's compressed. So I can show you the YUV to RGB. No, RGB to YUV. Yeah, so this is the actual video that was taken. But now the thing is that here, if I show you the sizes, right? So this is the actual video, which is like about 17 million bytes long. MP4 is the best sort of compression or encoding format, which sort of reduces this raw file into this one. Also, MP4 is not a video codec. A codec is basically something which compresses the size. MP4 is a wrapper on top of the video codec, and this is our encoded file, the one above, which is like 45. Okay, it's 45 million. Yeah, it's 45 million, and this is 175 million. So it's basically compressing it. Yeah, YUV is the color space. Okay, I could dive into a history lesson about this. YUV is like, uh, have you ever had cable connection at your home, or were you like too rich for cable? If you had cable connection at your home, the color space which was rendered on the TV cable, nice, you had cable connection, cool. The color space which was rendered on the TV cable is YUV color space, where Y stands for intensity of light and U and V stand for the color, uh, sort of chroma values. So the idea is that, uh, you know our we have more rods than cones. Rods are the cells that are, uh, you know sort of responsible for this thing, a perception of brightness, and cones are the ones that are responsible for percepting color. Yeah, 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 exactly, brightness and color. So since we have more of rods, we will identify depth of brightness more than depth of color. So we take advantage of that and we reduce the color. We like completely subsample it. So if I take you to the diagram, this is exactly what we do in YUV. We basically reduce this 4 to 2 in the color scheme. So this is like a bit overwhelming if you try to look at all of a sudden. But if you just ignore this part, this is like the entire chunk of video that we had before we did the compression. This multiplied by 3 because we had Y, which is the intensity, then U as well, and V as well, which are the chroma colors. So this was like, what's this? 6 6 times 4, 24 times 3. So we had like those many blocks or individual values. Now what we do is we just keep the intensity values and we subsample the color values, Y and U, all of those. And then we do a bunch of stuff over here where this is just one step where we convert RGB to YUV. We downsample it, we flatten it, and then we actually compress it using the zip algorithm. And we do a bit of encoding as well. So my hand is here and it's moving, right? So what I'll do is this is one keyframe, and the final step is another keyframe. So I won't store all of the frames. I'll store the difference between each and every frame. So stuff like that is what happens in video encoding, and that's what we are making. So it is not able to achieve like a 90% uh, This thing, yeah. How did you do the reading, understanding, deep dive before you? So I did it on stream only. It took me a while, but I think on Wikipedia there's an article for color spaces. So Wiki, yeah, YUV. This one, this actually has a bit of the history as well, and they have like this image as well, where this is just the Y value, this is the U and V. Why did you start the project? What was the inspiration? There's no inspiration at all. I just saw this in a GitHub repository online. So there is a GitHub repository which has this, and then I decided that okay, this is cool. Let's ignore all the hard work that is required and just make it for the sake of it. And then I realized it was actually a little hard. So my stupidity was the reason for my this thing. Yeah, my stupidity was my inspiration, bro. Anyways, so yeah, I mean that's the main reason. Yeah, man. Have a good day. I'll see you. Yo, that was Anurag, guys. He was Anurag is my friend. I think. Imagine he just comes back and just says, "I am not your friend anymore." Uh, wild. Anyways, moving on. How do we make it so that in the make file? Okay, so our make command is working where this thing is happening. Like if I just say make, the thing runs. But we don't want that. We want to um, make the exact this thing as well. What do you say? Target. Let's see. I don't know. 1 second. I need to look at something. I will have to mute myself. Oh, looks like I was muted all this while, unfortunately. Uh, Fine. Go build. Why is this not working though? Building the video encoder program is built. Cat constants. No, you just go to the make file now. Uh, cat that's assets port video RGB24 and codec. Mm, I think yeah. I don't think we even need the this thing because it's just the default height and width, and then we can add the play command as well. Mm, just play encoder play YU and play encoder. Also play RGB maybe. This is like a toolkit for the person whoever's doing it. Uh, hmm. Oh, nice. Cool. Mm, yes, so just explicitly deleting uh, our program generated files. There we go. Okay. Nice. I like this RGB. So what is the command then? FF play. Even I don't remember it. I just have written it down on like a piece of paper and I just use it. Okay, so this will play the YUV1. RGB also I think same thing. So if you play raw video, I think the pixel format will have to change. It's RGB only or something else. RGB 24. And frame rate is 25, and then this will be the YUV to RGB dot RGB. Nice. I think it should be RGB 24, no? I don't know. So we literally just deleted it. So background. Is it RGB 24 or is it default frame rate 25? And I think I can use it like this now here. That's correct. Uh, Variables. Multiple variables, yes. No, round bracket. Hmm. Let's just say frame rate. Hmm. Then here also you can insert. So it's frame rate now, and yeah, I think height, width, these are also two like common things. So I feel like we are doing a little bit of repeated work because we did it there as well, here as well. But I think that's fine because again, this is like the user's choice now. This is just to make my life easier, primarily. I don't know who's going to use this, but this makes running stuff for me really easy. This is width, and this is height. Nice. And even here now, I don't have to. No. Okay. Okay. This is width, no? Yeah. Also, this is like a vertical video. That's where the width is like that. So yeah, height. Uh, Again, here also same. And width. Okay, nice. Pixel format, YUV, this. I think pixel format is fine. All of this is okay. Like, we don't need to min-max everything to make this command shorter. I just want it to be somewhat customizable. Right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. UV, UV2, UV slash assets, and we can do UV 2 hours. Wait, RGB. I feel like something is wrong here. slash assets YUV to RGB to YUV and YUV to RGB. Both are YUVs. Yeah, I thought so. Uh, I understand your game now. Yeah, how did this happen? Jarvis, Jarvis, correct my spelling. It should be RGB 24. Uh, let's check. Yeah, yeah, it's RGB 24. I'm not sure if I think it should be RGB. Yeah. Let's go back to constants and change it to RGB. Because not because this is wrong, but just because FFmpeg won't be able to play an RGB 24 file. Or actually, it should be able to. Never mind. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Okay. In the make file, we'll have 24 here. Yeah, I think this itna is okay. Like इससे आगे also if someone wants to, they can add it on their own. मेरे को इतना customization playing around is fine. RGB to UV here. Mm, YUV to RGB. Nice. Play decoded मतलब play original वाला. So that is the same as this. इसमें सिर्फ yeah, format will be different. Like file path will be different. Answer original. Decoded. Oh, decoded. And then no, that's not. Okay. Cool. So I think this is pretty cool. We have all of this stuff ready. Mm, adding add here so that add to IUV space to file RGB space reconverted. Mm. And then this will be fully decoded. Also, I am not sure if you can play like the fully encoded version of the file. Ideally, you should not be able to because that is compressed. So even when you're actually doing the decoding, the process of decoding is much faster than encoding, which is why um, like it's easier to decode a file than encode a file because encoding is like discovering the recipe versus following a recipe. I think that analogy makes perfect sense. If you don't understand it, something is wrong with you. I love everything related to cakes. Okay, let's play YUV. It will make, yeah, nice. Oh, it's really high quality. Make play RGB. Okay, RGB works as well. That's all we want. Make play decoded. I mean, decoded is literally the same thing as RGB. It's just inflated. Not in. Yeah, I think inflated too as well, right? We can actually get the entire overview from here only. Yeah, it is. It's decoded, but it's still in the YUV frame. What the hell? Inflate keyframe delta convert YUV to RGB. Oh, so it's actually in the YUV format still. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, this is Ulta actually. Yeah. So this should be decoded and this should be YUV to RGB converted. And let's go to constants. Is this here? And let's make the decoded here. Okay, is this? Yeah, this is fine now. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's what was confusing. Again, it's playing that because FFmpeg is pretty powerful and it will basically just do your job for you. Make run. It will essentially convert that YUV to RGB by default. It will be like, fam, I got you. No need to worry. Yeah, so this is where it's taking time, right? RGB to YUV conversion is done, but the actual compression is taking time. Deflation takes time, inflation doesn't. Great. So now we can make play uh, decoded. What is it called? It's play decoded or something. I need to make it simpler. Yeah, coded UV, and then we should add a play which will run all of these. UV, UV, and Yeah. So this is the YUV one. This is the RGB 24 one, and this will be the RGB one. It's literally such high quality encoding that it's not even distinguishable from a normal this thing. To be fair, even MP4 is not that highly distinguishable. Again, this is all of this was actually converted from MP4. It was not shot raw or something. So if I had like 4K footage or something from my iPhone, then I sort of exported that raw file. That would yield some usable this thing. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Let's update readme.md now. Also, we should probably take some update this, right? Let's copy this. Okay, so what do we do in our main.go? The bytes to inflate, right? Bytes to disk, bytes to inflate. So we don't do this step right now. We can. We have that function defined and everything. But I was finding some error while sort of passing that particular file for some reason. I think in the last stream as well itself we decided not to do it because again this is just a toy encoding project. Like the fact that I'm not able to make it hyper realistic should not be the reason why it's not being made or is being delayed because this is not even hyper realistic. This is like 50% or 60% of the way what actual codecs are. They use like a ton of math to get your video file size down extremely low. Yeah. So first of all, we take the compressed keyframe and delta. We inflate compressed files, compressed keyframe and delta. Then we recreate all frames from keyframe and delta. Then yeah, we what is the opposite of flatten? I don't know, like populate or separate, huh? Separate Y U V and V slices for each frame. then read or convert RGB to RGB space. I think that's pretty much it that we do. For decoding, it's pretty straightforward. Or okay, yeah, I guess if we have to add something, we can add that. Yeah, super sampling. There was the sub sampling done for my video. But then again, it's like one and the same thing. Yeah, I think this is like too much. Yeah, let's not. So it's pretty. Once you get the idea for the first one, I think this one is like pretty straightforward. You need to over explain something. Okay, this is so frustrating getting it to line up in a same line. Uh, uh, almost there. Okay. Nice. We did it. Okay. Yeah. So video decoding is much less complex, I feel like. Also, yes, skipping like a few steps to add here as well, but I think that's fine. Actually, even this should be like in one single line, just for the sake of continuity. Uh, okay, and then nice. Video encoding and video decoding. Actually, I think Okay. Nice. Um, this is crazy. I wish there was an AI for this. I mean, there probably is actually. Never mind. This is really frustrating. Every time when I do the documentation, even last time, making this entire document almost always takes more time than writing a large chunk of the code. But that's fine. I can live with it. Okay. Yeah. I think this is fine. So this is just video encoding and decoding in a nutshell. I think what we can do is we can take a screenshot for this. How? No. It. I forgot what was the screenshot thing here. Uh, I'll have to use flame shot. Okay, I don't even have flame shot. What the hell? What is it? Is it print screen? This is embarrassing. Wait, okay, I have this thing here as well. For a screenshot. I think so. Team workers. Uh, okay, no. Default on the sign. I think we have a screenshot. Clipboard history. Keybind. Keybind initialization failed. Yikes, dude. uh, okay, it just switched to light mode and it's blinding my eyes now. Oh, damn. Wait, what? Is that true? Excalibur has an align feature. Fix the horizontal gap. Dude, bro, what? Let's look that up. Draw a line. Because that is going to be such a life hack for me. Is it something I have to configure? How to work with align functions? Okay, okay. I think I'll look into it. I can't really find something immediately, but yeah, if it is like something um, which I can like do, I will definitely do it because I am suffering profusely from that. Thanks, Ankit Seal. I will look into that. It's Alt Shift D to toggle back the dark mode. Man, Excalibur align. You said align. Acha, it's there. Just select the boxes. Oh damn! Yeah, what? Is distribute horizontally. Yo, bro, you're the best. Nice. This is sick, dude. So I think it would work on text as well, right? So I can align it center horizontal. Oh, okay. Center vertically. Okay. Oh, this is cool. And it centers it. Okay. Nice. I think I understand it now. I think I would rather use it on the text to center it vertically and horizontally. Like I think it's distribute, right? Nice. Dude, that is sick. That is so sick. Yep. Nah, this is best. This is the best, man. Yeah. Low key. This is cool. Okay, it probably doesn't show up in camera, but I'm like super relieved because I have this tendency of making sure everything is like aligned. If I see some imperfection, I'll try to fix it, and then it will cause like this thing, it to be worse. Distribute horizontally, I think I could do center here as well, and this vertical. Because if I do center horizontally, yeah, it will just think. So if I do distribute now and pull it up. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, it just considers it as one object, I think. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. This is definitely useful. Nice. Anyways, moving on, we got a crazy feature suggestion. Uh, so I think we can include this first as the steps. After I figure out how, what is I forgot the keybind. I think I have flame shot for flame shot, or what was the other one? I'm not sure. Hide screen shot shortcut. I'm actually going to remove hide from now. Just have my custom this thing. You can bind the screenshot to the sprint. What's the default one? I think it's super print or something. Nice. Okay. I think it already took the screenshot. Question mark. No. What the hell? Nice. Fine. Switch bar, switch theme. I swear I thought. No. Super. We can just check. Mm, mm, what is the. I think you probably have like a custom thing set up. Right? Or, yeah. No, you're right. I actually have my own config, but yeah, I have used Flameshot actually. Flameshot is pretty good. It has annotations and stuff built in. But I wanted to try out this thing, hyperdots and hide, and the new this thing DHH's Omarchi. I was basically on a spree going through all the different sort of this thing people's config files. See, I actually have Flameshot GUI in the bindings as well. Shift home. Yeah, I think it was overridden by this thing. Yeah, and what the hell? With the demerits of using Arch Linux. Every time you switch to a new config, it's on you to. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's like the demerit of not paying attention. Uh, I think resolve all, remove. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's fine. I think it was just that Flameshot wasn't installed. It was the hides custom, whatever I had selected like a while ago while configuring it. So that's why I couldn't figure out what it actually was. Now we can just go to GitHub and think this is the one. Peacefully edit. Nice. Thanks, Ankit, for especially the this thing Excalibur suggestion. That was really clutch. Saved me a lot of headache. Yep. Okay. Nice. Great. Let's add the make file. Make clean first. Oh, what encoder? All of this. Yeah. See, this is like a part of the refactor. We'll remove this. Acha. Yeah. I mean, you had the same issue, which helped me out. What do you use Excalibur for personally? Like for making diagrams, or you do art as well? Although I guess Excalibur won't be the first choice for people making art, or maybe just as a canvas or something. I personally use it just because it's open source, and it's like a good alternative for PowerPoint, especially on this thing. Because my all that I use PowerPoint or this thing is just for making diagrams and clip art. So this is pretty good for me. Yeah, same rough notebook and yeah, exactly. I will use it occasionally for some basic clip art, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, we'll chalk this up, refactored. Uh, refactor. And then cool. Okay, so we have basically done all of the required steps now. We have the makefile, we have this. I think I'll just do a quick fix for the makefile because it was having some errors in the make clean thing. But yeah, I think for the most part, we're pretty much done. Uh, I think I'll add this as well to the collection. Okay, fourth video is GitHub. Okay, reset. I think I am out of soft is with two hyphens out of LFS storage, so I won't be able to and that blows. Okay. So RGB, I'll just have to add like a script or a command in the make file itself to convert it. Fine. After whatever. Acha, oh, this is sick. We can actually cycle through these messages. Multiple times based on functionality. Oh man, GitHub LFS is crazy. I think I do remember a command for converting RGB to this thing. Let's see, actually, we can probably find it online as well. ffmpeg CLI command convert MP4 to RGB24. And it's basically a decoding process itself because MP4 uses what H.264 or H.265 codec. So search only for. I think we'll get it here. ffmpeg I input dot. Okay. Uh, so I can actually do two things at a time. Mm, Make clean, I think. Uh, Original RGB, and we had RGB to YUV. Mm, 24. Mm, Yeah. And then here you can add a make convert. Mm, oh, mm, I'll just add convert in all as well so that mm, at ffmpeg I I import dot or what's the file name dot slash assets food video dot mp4 and we convert it into pix fmt. Pix fmt is right. Okay, so RGB24 and we can name it as slash assets Ford video dot RGB. Okay, great. And then actually it should be lowercase. Cool. So we've done all of the steps. Let's I'll just make convert. It did not work. Why? Did we need the height as well? Unable to choose output format. Use standard extension. Ah, okay. So it's supposed to be RGB. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Okay. For some reason, output file dot RGB 24 pixel format. So RGB 24 is not the file format, huh? I guess we can check if this is we can do make plan, and we can do make play. What I am afraid of is it won't work because 24 is not the same as. Let's just do if we can find. I think there was a stack overflow as well. Okay, make play. Okay, now it does work. Okay, that's cool then. There's every video, and this is the reconverted original one. Okay, I think we are cool, good to go then. FFmpeg, this fix format. Oh, okay, so he's doing raw video as well, right? By using, okay, so I think since there it's the dash F raw video thing. Raw video, uh, let's try now. Now, convert. No, it did not. Why did it not work? Opening input files. Error opening input file. Assets or Fort video. Oh, okay. I think it's okay. Ah, now it works. Okay, so it was the raw video thing. That was the issue. Let's check make clean as well now. Did make clean work? Yeah, it did work. Fixed, collected, make file commands. Oh, actually, hold on. I think we 24. There you go. We will just amend this one. Okay, I think these two, anyways, don't really matter that much now. So, because if we do make convert, on to me, yeah, so we have the converted one and we make as well. As soon as it's done, we'll also in size. By the way, this is crazy. So this is 171 million bytes, and this compresses in 90,000 bytes. Okay, so we have the first encoded one. We have the second one that is in the RGB space. And this is like the final one, decoded. Okay, great. Hmm. I think yeah, we're ready to write the final README. And so we check the, okay, it's stored as an asset, so that's cool. Let's new product in Golang. It's the weekend dev stream, and we do, this is the week, this is what, week 3 or week 2? I guess it's the second project, so let's call it week 2. Technically it's week 4, but that's fine. We don't talk about it. Not like we don't have a formatter or we do now. So okay, so to the slash assets and for this program is a toy encoder and is based on real video codecs. Just a lot less math. Hmm. Overview, and I can't really say architecture, can I? Overview or codec process, because it's not an architecture. Just LARPing at that point. It's just, I have made a B2B SaaS with this architecture. Yeah. Uh, Markdown preview doesn't work. Uh, notes. Okay. Let we have the codec process. Um, oh, there you go. Actually, this is a bit massive, but that's fine. This video is a toy codec that is based on real video codec, just a lot less math. That's correct. The above diagram roughly outlines the entire process of conversion and encoding and decoding. let's add references. We was first Kevmo. This is like the entire uh, guide or you know help that we got. The primary help that we got, yes, was this. We again have Wikipedia for YUV, chroma subsampling. No, mm, mm, yeah, chroma subsampling was another one. Another one was run length encoding. I mean, we don't really use it that much, but it's like, okay, whatever. Keyframe also, keyframe, keyframe, keyframes Wikipedia. That's a major one. Yeah. So I think rather than run length encoding, I'd add this. Okay. Oops. This was supposed to be low. Yeah. Uh, okay. Ah, let me, hmm. Also, the first one is the primary inspiration. I hope I said that enough because it was like a heavy inspiration. Without the first repository, I would actually never have even come to know of this project. So, yeah, huge shout out to Kevmo314. They're probably never going to watch this video, but yeah. Mm, implementation. Implement. I hope the spelling is right. What is the spelling of implementation? Okay, it's correct. Yeah. Okay. I think next also what we can add is chroma subsampling. Chroma subsampling, or what I basically what I mean by this is not just subsampling, which we do here the most popular 4 is to 2 is to 0 ratio, but the entire process of converting RGB to YUV color space. Right. Um, yeah. And then we can add this diagram here. Wow. Okay. Never mind. This is this thing as well. Okay. For nearly. Okay. All the math is broken is basically reduced to this formula. Okay. I should be running with this. That was 4 RGB to YUV conversion formula. Okay. All all the math in this program is basically reduced to these 3 formulae, and then we'll add the formula link. Uh, this I can't. We'll just add that to the git ignore as well. Dot git ignore everything in assets except that. Yeah, assets. What is the anti git ignore? To stop tracking anti git ignore syntax. Okay, git ignore button format negates the button. Any matching file. Okay, so not uh, assets or any star.mp4 for that matter, because you will need that for your this thing. But yeah, those that's pretty much it. Yeah. So added and cool. Okay. Constants decoder, encoder, this is all fine. I think, yeah, I am pretty happy with the project in general. Maybe in Makefile we could add XYZ, but that's fine. Let's just add the missing images now here. Chroma subsampling. Actually, we have an option as SVG. Yeah, let's just keep it as PNG. Yeah. In chroma subsampling, we want this to be here. I think Wikipedia does require attribution, so we'll add it here. Source. Wikipedia. Copilot is thinking. Crazy. Oh, okay. Why is it not showing up? Hmm, interesting. This should technically show up, no? How to on data reading. Oh, then I think what I'll do is I'll just use the img tag instead of this. Yeah, it's probably that. But I mean the exclamation mark is video, or I can just steal Kevmo's work again. Oh, what did he do? That's the oh, okay. He just straight up dragged and dropped the video link, which is fair. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if that works. Update. Yeah, right here. Mhm. Assets. Uh, yeah, it does. This is cool. So yeah. Well, I know that this video is owned by me anyways, so this is fine. It's just not muted. That's the main thing. But yeah, I think this should be fine. We can raise PR. Our base is E2 video codec. I think so, yeah. Need a video codec. Had a lot of fun. I don't know what to write. Ran 0 test cases, 100% tests passing. Oh yeah, everything works fine. Here we go. Okay, yes, we have the. I have the Git Guardian thing enabled because I have a habit of committing stuff to production. We have week 1, week 2. How is that? And then I think main is just like an index now. Yeah, main is just an index. Okay. Okay, this one is merged. Yes. Okay, cool. We need to code a. Now, what do we want going further from this? We just want to update README for the main. I want to switch to there. Okay, we need to week number 2. Oh, where is the AI? There is no AI. This is all manual for now. Actually, not sure when you commented. Analogy. Sort of. Not analogy. I mean, coding. Okay. So what I do is yeah, it is outdated, but the basics are never outdated, right? So I mean, I'm not really against vibe coding as such, but you should know what you're coding in general. So this is sort of my way of, consciously vibe coding. I guess. Basically, coding sometimes for fun. Also, I don't know why you want to let AI write the code when writing the code can also be fun. I think writing the code is fun. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's like a personal choice for everyone. Yeah, could be actually. Maybe I too lack experience with AI coding because I mean, to be fair, I'm like just a college graduate. So yeah, I lack experience in basically everything. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is coding for fun itself, man. I think in being professional, you probably have to I take into account efficiency and stuff like that. But I think this is like a good way for me to get to know stuff because when you're coding with an AI agent, you need to put out code and fix something or create a new feature. Here, my entire sort of purpose is just to learn and have fun. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, I mean, so I've basically completed the project for this week. It was a video codec. I just, yeah, making the README updates and stuff like that. I usually try to, I just left my sentence hanging in the middle. But yeah, usually I try to complete a project a week. Basically have fun with anything I'm doing and try not to use AI at all. I mean, to be fair, AI is like something that's so ingrained, even Google search has AI. But yeah, I personally have fun with it. I don't really think too much about. I if are you aware of the Python Discord server, the official Python community? And I hang out around there mostly. Sometimes I'll hang out on servers with my friends and all, but yeah, mostly that. Do you are you like oh, you haven't? The Python one is cool. I mean, it's like the popular one which I found first, one of the popular servers for coding. I think a lot of people code on the Lo-Fi Girl Discord server as well, right? Although I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, Python one I'm sure because I used it for homework as well. They have help there for stuff like that. Because when I started my engineering, AI was not non-existent. It was like just in the early stages. Wasn't that good. Okay, I think there's a GitHub. Yeah, we need to write the description as well. So video codec is toy video encoder, video codec, yeah, written in Golang from scratch. So it encodes and decodes. Yeah, sure, man. See ya. It encodes and decodes. What do you say? RGB 24. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to know the YouTube algorithm is doing its thing and the live stream was recommended to you. Uh, thanks for wishing me well on the YouTube thing. I mean, I've not really thought about it that much. I should probably think about it actually, how to upgrade my setup and stuff like that. Thanks, yeah. I do like this one. The next one is also like a cool project. We are doing like a 3D graphics engine in Java, which is like similar to OpenGL, but in Java from scratch. So yeah, something related to fundamentals is something which excites me because, to be fair, college teaches you like a limited amount of stuff. This helps me, learn by doing. Oh yeah, I know Soding. I do watch him a bit. I think his most popular one I saw was where he did UI in C just to piss off the React devs. I think that one, yeah. I do watch it casually while coding and stuff, but I don't really keep up that much with him. I used to watch the Primogen as well. Yeah, he has. I think he has a live stream or a video on it, but not really sure. The but yeah, I mean, I learn from videos as well, but I primarily try to do it from blogs or this thing, written articles, so that uh, reading code or reading literature is something I try to encourage myself on doing, uh, just because English is not my native language. And person details. Hey, thanks. Good to know. I have our approval. Thanks. Hey, thank you. See you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Can be okay. So it encodes and decodes RGB24 into YUV format and 420p format. Okay, first of all, it encodes RGB24 YUV uh, into YUV format. Format can be played locally and using any video. It encodes, I think encodes is a Thai video codec written in Golang transcript script. Nice. I think yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, it should have been added, but whatever. Can create a PR here and merge it. And this will go to me. Yes. Okay, now hold on. Um, video. Yeah, week to update reading this one. Okay, nice. Hey, there we go. I think I'll delete a few branches. Now, uh, the video codec is one that is merged. This. Let's switch here. We can also delete it from here. Delete local. Video codec is okay. Delete local and both. And weak one as well. So all the merged branches we just want to clean up. I think this is Pratik's one, so I'll just delete it locally, not on remote, in case he wants to make modifications. Cool. Ah, I think that is going to be it for this video. Thank you to everyone dropping by. It was really nice having people in the chat. Also, special shout out to Ankit underscore seal for telling me the Excalibur hack because, dude, this is so helpful. This is cool. This is just cool. Yeah, thanks a lot. But yeah, it's been really nice. See you in the next live stream, hopefully tomorrow, where we will basically make a 3D Java engine, like a Java 3D renderer for computer graphics. Yep. Bye. Yeah, I think we'll